How's everybody doing? Okay. No, I'm not gonna spit in the can. I'm gonna do a handkerchief like I normally do. Okay. We still have a glitch going on with the Cash App, but I got the names of the people who paid. Right? We have Jamel Russ. He paid 125. Jamel, if you're here, we can do your reading, or do it pre-recorded, or do it FaceTime on the phone. You know, however you like. SJ Exception. Jamal Russo, yeah, paid 125. SJ Exception paid 25 for 25 for 25. Betsy Sarantini paid 25 for 25, right? Akiro also paid 25 for 25 reading. Irene, her chart, great. I hope she's the one with the 3 months delay. You'll get free code videos, Irene. Bifana as well. Chantal Mendez, I remember Chantal. Okay, I don't have here if it's a chart or a reading. And I have this was given to me by Miss Farmer. Thanks to Miss Farmer. She keeps very good records. Belinda. Is that Belinda? Right, Belinda, my guy, we'll be playing phone tags. I know you've been busy too. Belinda A, and that's a chart, right? And Zoe paid 150, but I'm not quite sure. It must be a full reading because the full reading is 150. So the guys, I got you. So if I don't hear from you in the morning, you're probably at work, right? So I will do them through live, okay? And then I'm going to take them down and place them as unlisted. And I'll send you the link so you can have that. So I'm going to do these to 25 for 25 live. Okay, for SJ Exception, Betsy Saratini, and Akira. I'm going to do you guys live. Okay, and then I'm going to put it as unlisted. And that gives you guys who are out there who would like a reading, 25 or 25, or a full reading, you have time while I'm doing these readings to place a payment on Zelle and or PayPal. Do not do Cash App. And I wrote it down, right? So that you don't put it on Cash App. You put it on Zelle or on PayPal for those of you who want 5 or 150 full readings. So now I'm going to do live again. SJ Exception, Betsy Saraniti, and Akira. And once I'm done, I'm going to take the video down and place it as unlisted, and then send you guys the link so you can have it. That way you can have it live, right? I'll have it pre-recorded. All right. And then the charts, of course, will be done offline. Irene, Bifana, Chantal, Mendez, Belinda, and Zoe. You have the choice whether I do it live or I do it pre-recorded for you or place it as unlisted. Okay. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see who's here. Let me carry a conversation. This video is different. I've decided that I'm gonna do live readings in the mornings for those of you who are available in the mornings, and then I'm gonna do afternoon, early evening readings for those of you who come out of work, right? And we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do it for 25 for 25, and then if everything concludes, then we have to go to the extended. Okay, that way it's easy in the pocket, right? All right, and well, I got some more downloads for you on the occult. I got more download, and you're going to love this download because this download, the universe has given me the secret. He's given me another key secret concerning the matrix. How is the matrix created? Well, we as humans create our own matrices, but don't forget the formula: as above, so below. Just like we can create a labyrinth and we can create matrices, right? The gods also can create matrices. And it's a matrix within a matrix, right? We create our own matrix, but we're inside of a bigger matrix that's created by the gods. That information no human being has, particularly those who are sheep or the general consensus. Some of initiates may have this truth, but those that do are usually in the high 33 degrees, 31, 32, 33-degree masonry. Very, very, very high. In fact, I think it's the 32nd degree in which you get this type of hidden and occult and very coveted knowledge of the gods make of our planet and solar system. And just like there is a methodology and an order here on the earth created by the natural science of the cosmos, which we know is the energy of God doing it, we also have the same potential and energy to create our own reality in the physical plane and also in the other worlds, in the other astral planes. Of course, we use our physical bodies through the agency of the ego and its vehicle, which is the mind, to create all kinds of realities in the physical realm, right? But don't forget, you have 6 other bodies in you. And particularly the astral body is the one, again, the formula as above, so below. The astral is the antithesis of carbon matter. If we have physical matter, we have to have non-physical matter, right? That's away from the ego, which is why we can see these bodies and hear them and sense them. But if we meditate, that's the whole purpose for meditation. If we meditate, we are able to access these bodies and access the knowledge that they contain within it, right? And these are the people that, if they do that, and this can take many lifetimes, they develop the ability, psychic ability, clairvoyance, clairaudience, where they can smell, and all the other grades of spiritual gifts. Not everyone has the same degree of spiritual gifts. Some people have higher degrees of spiritual gifts, and others have lower degrees of spiritual gifts. For example, a tarot card reader, that's a spiritual gift. Yes, the tarot cards have numbers, symbols, peoples, and they are supposed to reflect, the daily vicissitudes of the ego in earth life. But that same imagery is also giving you a higher blueprint cosmically that represents the principalities of the gods in these cards, right? Not every tarot reader is going to understand that, especially if you're young. As you get older and you continue your occult studies as a tarot card reader, you will be able to learn the very fabric of creation, as I've told you through many videos. You will see those same underlying themes in the tarot cards. Okay. The tarot cards, a lot of people don't realize, is an excellent tool for meditation. And for those of you who just happen to stumble upon being curious and pick up a deck of tarot cards and you start looking at them, not knowing what they are and trying to learn, because it has a little booklet that you read it, right? Over time, the more you deal with these tarot cards for your own entertainment or to actually try to attempt to read friends and relatives, because you start, right? The more the third eye begins to open. So you are indirectly opening these meridians by touching these tarot cards, right? That's why it's important that before you flip these cards, you are actually opening up a portal. When you're done doing a reading, whether it's for your own self and curiosity or for friends or for others, you should, a closing prayer or a closing ritual, say something, or ring a bell, something, or one of those bowls ring to close the energy and close the portal. It's always important too to have some kind of cloth with symbols, right? With symbols of protection. It should be placed, the tarot card should be placed on top of a cloth when you do a reading. If you don't have a particular symbol, then you need to get a red cloth. A red cloth. A red cloth, whether you have it surrounded on your waist or you have it on your head or you have it as a platform for the cards, is very important because red prevents negative energy. Red breaks any kind of evil eye, witchcraft, or if there are any cross watchers that are actually the enemy and are trying, or magicians too, it could be cross watchers and watching, and they can project energy onto the reading, interfering with the tarot reader. If that happens, then you need to be more proficient in clearing energy before you begin and making certain affirmations so no energy or cross energy can come in while doing the reading. And also making sure that you close the energy, you close the portal when you finish. The red cloth will protect you from cross watchers trying to interfere or project those onto the reading. See, that's why we use red. Okay? Blue is another color that could be used because blue is the psychic ability. Blue is in the seeing. It will enhance the reading. It will enhance reading. Okay? And purple, even more, but purple might be very complex, particularly for a young tarot card reader. Usually, those who use royal purple cloth are much older, kind of like my age, with more experience, and purple is for the experience. Is royal, kings, queens. It shouldn't go to a knight or page, or prince or princess. These are the other colors that should be used. The high grade. If you use black, it must be black and white. Black and white are Masonic colors. When you put black and white together as a combination, you're tapping into Masonry, and that in itself becomes a protective shield sigil. Okay. All righty. So I gave you a few ABCs of tarot card reading. That's one specific gift. Then you have those who are gifted astrologers. They are very good at mathematics and they are very good at science because you need to have those disciplines to become an astrologer because it is about math and geometry and angles and numbers and degrees. So there's a lot of math involved and it is extremely complex to do a birth chart by hand. It takes about 8 to 9 hours. Okay. So that's a gift, and it's a higher grade gift than the tarot card reader. But the tarot card reader can be just as powerful gift in the high end degree of the gift than an astrologer. It depends also on your experience. If you're the gifts not to be as developed as someone who's in their 50s or 60s. Oh, and of course, provided all things being equal, that you are studying and learning and still wanting to learn and advance and enhance your gifts. Then you have those that can see the future by vision, right? That's another gift. There are many, and then the gift of healing, the gift of the multiplicity. If you read 2 Corinthians chapter 12 in the Bible, it talks about the different spiritual gifts. There's about 12 of them. And it is mentioned. It is mentioned in the Bible. It's in 2 Corinthians, right? Yeah. So I don't understand. And this is something that the church is not going to tell you. But yet it's in the Bible. It's in there. It's in there. So again, the truth is put it right in your face. If God was to come and tell the heads and the elites, why haven't you told the humanity the truth? They can say, but we did it. It's right here in the Bible. It's in their faces. Yeah? And that's the biggest trick on this planet, that the secret is really readily available, provided that you are trained and aware or gifted to know how to decode them and see it. And if you're not, and you sincerely want to, then you have to go into prayer, meditation, and ask permission to receive those gifts to open those faculties for you. If they do open, that's great. You become initiated and you get an upgrade in your DNA. If not, then you're not meant to have those or even learn about them yet, because there still needs to be more reincarnated evolution to get to that point. Everything has a matrix. Everything has a formula and an equation. Right? Understand? Now, let me do my tea. My tea is getting cold. It's getting really cold. Oh, yeah, it's cold. Okay, now I'm gonna go here before I start the readings um mhm, for Jamal, right? SJ exception, and Betsy Saraniti. I begin. Let me just say hello to you guys. Right, let me put my glasses. Let me move around, shake it around. Yes, yeah. Okay. Let's see who's here. When we finish this live stream again, I'm gonna take it down and put it as listed so the readings are not there for everybody to see. Okay. Only, and I do it in the morning when most people are at work, so there's a little bit of anonymity, so that's good. All right, let's go. Who's here? BB Vision. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, yeah. The math has to be, you need a good teacher, a good mentor to teach you the proper math. Yeah, it is complex. I ain't gonna lie. I like math. You know, my brother, my twin brother, he was very, 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 very good at math. Who else? How many people do we have here? Wow, we got 29 people. Betsy, EGMM is 25. 25. And if the reading is inconclusive, then you have to go into the 125. It's 150, but I deduct 25 and then we do a full reading. Uh, for some of you, I've had to do an extended reading because it was 25 minutes. It was inconclusive. Some are and some aren't. Some I have to go to the extended. Okay. Thanks so much. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited on giving you the next download. Yeah, and I'm going to talk more about the seven bodies. The astral, casual, ethereal, mental, astral, and all that, and explain to you how each of these bodies became engulfed or embedded in man over a timeline, making man move from animal, Neanderthal, Cro-Magnon man. When a man was a Neanderthal, right, or Cro-Magnon man, they didn't have all the seven bodies that we have today, which is why they were more animal-like, and more brute, more, again, the human consciousness was still very animal. As humanity evolved, these layers were put in gradually, increasing man's level of awareness in accordance to the seven planets which bestowed these seven bodies. These seven bodies are template, like I mentioned, of the planets, which symbolize the gods, right? That is why astrology works. That's why tarot card readings work when they read your future, because they're reading not just the future of the physical body and its experiences, but it's also reading the other seven bodies. The other six bodies are in there, and what they're doing while your physical body is asleep. Your future is being created by the astral body as you sleep. Then that energy, that information gets stored in the Akashic records. And readers are able to tap into that through the tarot cards or through the gift that's been given to us specifically by the divine. So everything does have an equation. These six, seven bodies is the smoking gun behind how psychic ability works, how the future works. Whatever your thoughts are in the waking life, the astral body in the sleep life makes it happen in the other realms. As readers, we can tap into that. We can tap into those realms that is created by the astral body. And that's how we can tell what's coming for the physical body. Right? It's deep. And that's just a scratch. Right? What are you guys thinking? Rick James. Rick James. Yeah. Yes, yes. I just gave you a little bit of a download. I gave you a little bit of the matrix of how this shit works. So for those of you who don't understand, how can he read my future? He don't know me. How can, baby, I can read your future because your astral body is already doing it because of your thoughts that you're not aware are being recorded as you're sleeping. And we can connect to that and see what's going on and see what you're thinking. Yep, that's how it works. Part of it too. And of course, if you have the ability to lucid dream and leave your body and know that you're doing it, oh, that's great power. That really is the prerequisites of being a magician. If you can't do that, then you can't be a magician. right? These are specialized gifts of upgrade of your DNA, and they grow over time, and the more you develop those skills. Now, how you use them is another story, right? Absolutely. If you got it, you want it. If you got it, baby, you want it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yes, that's true. My pentagram, it's right here. It's always here. Let's see. I got my amethyst. I got my evil eye that I got from Istanbul. Right? And of course, there's the pentagram. The tetragrammaton, the archangel Metaton, which is the guardian of this pentagram with the Hebrew letters, Hebrew numbers, Hebrew names, and the sword, the chalice, the wand, and the pentacle, the four symbols of magic, of the magician. All magicians, real magicians, initiated, trained, have the actual Hebrew or Aramaic pentagram with the proper symbols. And we do know how to use them. And it's a dangerous stuff because it can open portals of the demonic realm. It can also open the portals of the celestial realms. Depending on your morality and your ethics, it will determine which side the pentagram will lean on, the left or the right. A real magician, a true magician, will balance both forces because both forces are necessary because they create the fabric of life. It's not either good or bad. The intent of the magician is what will and always will be judged by the higher principalities. How you use these gifts. Mac Rambo. Okay. Where can you get the pentagram? Oh, let me tell you a secret. The pentagram, you cannot see it. It seeks you. You have to understand that there is a deity connected to this. And these are high level principalities. They have to see in you your abilities to gravitate to it. If they don't, they're going to make sure that you never discover or even stumble upon this path. It's only for the initiates and those who were born to receive it. That's what Kabbalah means, to receive. If you don't Kabbalah, then you're not ready. Maybe in a few lifetimes where there's a more upgrade of evolution of the lower ego and the upper ego, then you can gravitate towards spiritual ascension. In that case, you have to dedicate your life to service. If you're still functioning about you want a career and you want to do things for yourself, you want a car, you want a house, it won't come to you because then you're going to use it for material wealth and gain, which can disbalance the energy. Because if you do all that, what are you going to do to give back? Most people don't. See, so it's not for those who are still in the lower energy of the ego, where they're living and codependent into material luxuries. This type of initiation into the mysteries and spirits to have these gifts is going to require a sacrifice, right? And that sacrifice is the ego and the ego's basic desires. Uh-huh. So I didn't buy a pentagram. Like, oh, let me buy a pentagram and be a magician. In fact, there was a time when I was young and I hate pentagrams and I was scared of them because of them horror movies and evil movies and Ouija boards. I never messed with those things. I was scared of them, but it will follow me. Sometimes I will be in a barbecue and I put the coals right, and I'm putting the fire and then I'm putting the fuel right, and I'm moving it around. And when I look, I see a burning pentagram, and I get scared. Oh my god! And I try to erase. What the fuck is this? And sometimes when I'm in the water, right, and I'm splashing water, there was a time where I was splashing, I splashed, and the water by itself, the pentagram in the water, and that shit scared me. And I got, what the fuck is that? Until I went to a shaman. I was like 21, 22. I went to a shaman in Peru, and he told me, you have the mark. And I go, what are you talking about? What mark? So no, you have the mark. I see a pyramid on your forehead. You have royal blood of Egyptians, and I see the pentagram on your forehead. Well, wow, how you see that? Well, no, I was really, I was 21, I knew I had like psychic gifts, but I didn't know the principles and rules and things about them. I was very innocent. But I remember it, and then I would go to certain structures. I was attracted to certain buildings and structures. And every time I went to them, there were people that were Masons. And I'm like, why am I always surrounded by Masons? Everywhere I went, you see them. You always. One time I went to a hotel, right? And I stayed at the hotel. I think I was doing a soap opera or I was doing a TV show. I'm not sure. And I had to fly out to Mexico. And I got in a hotel, and there was something like going in the room, like voices. And I'm like, "Ooh, what is this? Creepy. Oh my God, I'm in a haunted hotel or something." And that's happened too. And it was almost 3 days before I was cleaning, because I sometimes I order maid services, but a lot of times as shamans, we like to clean our own room. We don't want other people's energy around us. And as I'm cleaning the room, there was something under the bed. It looked like a boy, something like, and I'm like, what is this? Because I was sweeping, and it kept hitting something. So then I pulled it out, and it was this big. It looked gold plated, like bag. So then I opened it up. There was a kilt. There was a sword. There was a belt, all of gold, but it was gold plated, and the Masonic pentagram thing that you put over. It was like a ceremony, of the masonry when you do the initiations. It was very that you don't wear that unless you're actually initiated with the masons. So you're blindfolded, and I can't tell you the secret. And you do certain things. I found that with a pentagram looking at me, and I'm like, oh my God, what is this? And I go, look, I'm getting chills now talking about it, as I remember. That's when I knew that the guru in Peru was right, that I do have the gift, and I wasn't aware of it, and he was following me. So then that same guru, I think 2 or 3 years later, he said, you're ready now. And he gave me the pentagram with the Hebrew colors, Hebrew symbols, and behind it is a citron, and it is the lion, the tribe of Judah. So that is the tribe that I belong to. These things I had to learn in time, and Spirit taught me in time. This is where you belong to. This is the tribe of David, the line of David. And I'm like, wow, what was I in my past life? And they were telling me, that coming from a line of descendants of Levite priests, which in the Bible were high priest magicians. It's in the Bible, it's all in there. Magic's all in the Bible, all over the place. But this is something that the church, through its mass and teachings and workshops that they do in Sunday schools, and even parochial Australian schools, don't teach you. But it's right there in your face. So it's crazy. It calls you. You don't choose it. It chooses you. So So if you guys ever, yes, you can pay for a reading during live. That gives you time to do that, right? And I'm gonna know who you are, just like Miss Farmer wrote these names down, and you let me know if email me or call me and let me know if you want it private, live, or pre-recorded. Okay, my number. Let me put my number down. I should do that. Okay. And I already put the information for the Zelle or PayPal, not Cash App. I haven't been able to fix that situation yet. My phone number, you can call me directly, 281-690-8825. Okay. Let me put that in there. So I just typed it in, and you can call me after you pay, and I postpone the live and do it privately on the phone or live, however you want it, or pre-recorded. Okay. Any questions about what I'm talking about? This is your opportunity now.
Hello, Moto.
Mac Rambo, did you just send it? Someone call. Hello, you on the air?
Hello, it's Penelope. How are you, Fernando?
Very good. My Dominican friend, the birth child. Oh my God, I was thinking about you the other day. Good timing. You're live now. Can I call you
I
back?
am.
Because you're live on the air.
Okay, yeah.
We got a lot to talk
I'm
about.
yeah, okay, yeah. You can. Let's do it private, actually.
Private? Very good. Very good. No problem. Penelope, lovely girl. Lovely Dominican girl. She's had a birth chart done. And she also was in my astrology school, was an intern, and she was used, as a kind of a guinea pig for the emerging astrologer for one of my graduates from the school. Very good. Oh, this hotel, it's so fucking cold, so fucking cold. You think I'm a smoker the way I cough, and it's between the cold air and then when you go outside in this Houston heat. Oh my god! And I have to get a sweater. I have to get a sweater. Okay, Mac. Then I'll put you down as well. Mac, do you want it private or do you want it live? Now that I got you, where's my pen? Really? There it is. Mac, Mac, you said you sent the yeah, the polarity of the weather. Yes, it is. It's terrible. It makes me look like Mac. I'm putting your name down here. Do you want it live or do you want it on the phone or pre-recorded? Tracy, good morning, Tracy. I would like to do it live. I've gained a lot from other live readings I've heard. Okay, Tracy, are shamans, high priest supposed to be single? No. There is a high priest, a high priestess. If you're a high priest or a shaman, the only way that an interpersonal relationship is allowed, and when I say interpersonal, I'm talking about having sex and being in a marriage bed. The only way that's possible, because priests and high priests cannot engage in sex. You have to understand why. We are in a very high level vibration. There is no intermediary between the high priest and God. It is a direct line to the creator. And then from the high priest, you have the priests, then the shamans, then the clergy, psychics. There's a hierarchy. So can you imagine me sleeping with Tom, Dick, and Harry functioning at that high vibration? In order for us to have our sex has to be with the creator. That's sacred sex, tantric sex, which I participate as a high priest, and most of us who are. When you're at that level, you cannot have sex with anybody. No, even if you want to, you can't. Okay? You have to. The universe has to give you a divine counterpart. So if I'm a high priest, in order for me to enjoy a sexual relationship with a woman, because it has to be a woman, then it has to be a high priestess. A same sex situation is temporary because the female energy of Shekinah is in between the two same sexes. Eventually, a sex has to be option and it cannot be same sex because that breaks the equation. It has to be X and Y, positive and negative, not negative and negative or positive and positive. It doesn't allow spirit to merge as a twine. Not that it's bad to be in same sex relationship, but there's a space in the paradigm for it. And eventually it reaches a plateau and one sex has to be chosen. And if that's the case, the universe or the creator will naturally take away the desire for a same sex energy and replace it with the appropriate sex. Those are more higher mysteries. Okay. I would like to okay. Good morning, GM. Did you receive mine as well? I sent it to when did you send the EGM so I can have Miss Farmer look for it? And or send me a screenshot of it to my number 281-690-8825. Send me a screenshot and text it to me so I can see it. Or if not, email it to Fernando email. Miss Farmer will look at it and search for it, and we'll have it done. Okay, so since Mac is here, Rambo, let me write it. Rambo. How you spell that? I'm sorry, Mac. Give me a second. It's Rambau. Okay, then you'll be now. Okay, let's do Mr. Mac Rambo, who is here now. 25 for 25. I enjoy doing these readings. I think they're fun, and knowing what's going on with you guys is also a lot of fun too. And I give you a heads up. Usually, if the reading is going to be negative or bad, I will let you know, and then I will stop the reading and make it private. That's happened with a few of you. I'm trying to put the crystal in upright position. There you go. There you go. It's that heavy quartz. You have directed towards the reading. All right. And let's. Okay. All right, Mr. Ramos. Let's see what are we going to do today. We are going to take Game of Thrones deck. And the Rider and Waite deck. If we see additional stuff that's really alarming or important that I see is going to require an extended reading, I'm going to call the inconclusive. They're going to have to get the extended. Okay. Let's see. Let me set this up for you. Very good. If there is something that requires further analysis within the reading, then I use the index cards for deeper analysis. And I got 400 of them. Every human feeling, every human emotion, every human intent and motivation has been written on these decks to give further clarification. They become tarot cards in themselves. Okay. This takes time, years to develop. And you have to know a lot about human nature, human psychology, and sociology. Okay. So, Mac Rambo. Okay, Mac Rambo, let's see. We are beginning at 10:40. We end at 11:05. Let's see. Mac Rambo. I like them. It's like Rambo, Wrangler, like the double mint gum, Rambler. Remember Big Red Rambler? But that was in the 80s. Okay, we have. Wow, we have the Ace of Cups to the Seven of Cups. So that tells me that you are not delusional. You're not with any kind of illusions when it comes to love. You are going to receive love. This is the ace. Remember, the ace is from God. You see how the hand comes from a cloud? This is not man love or human love. This is divine love. See the dove? And the dove is flying downward, not upwards. Meaning that this is love and blessings. Water is overflowing. This means love, prosperity, happiness, guaranteed. No one can throw witchcraft. No one can do spells. No one can touch you. No one can break it. This is divinely protected. It's coming from the heavens. Okay? The dove is very, very high vibrational bird, which belongs to the higher realms. Okay. And then here shows that if it was like this, that means that you're being delusional, or illusions are being placed on you when it comes to love, money, sex, relationship, or you're not seeing things from a realistic standpoint. It came out in the reverse. So you're very clear about what you want and what's an illusion. And this is guaranteed. Okay. That's like a preview. And at the bottom of the deck, we have, look at that, Ace of Cups. That's a confirmation. Okay, now we shuffle, and we're going to see what happened in the immediate past, what energy surrounds you in the present, what is the challenge, the outcome, and then what's in store for you for the immediate future. Okay, in the immediate past, there's a relationship here with the King of Cups. Here's the King of Cups, and here is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Something did not go in the favor of someone who is in their 40s, late 40s, maybe early 50s. This is the king. The king is someone in his late 40s to early 50s, right? Okay. The prince is in their late 20s, early 30s. The knights and the pages are much younger. So we're talking about someone who's much older. And even though it's the King of Cups, which is water, I get a Leo vibration, the number 5. And this man should be very loving, very giving, sweet, is emotionally intelligent, has balance. But something here with the Wheel of Fortune did not go in someone's favor. We have here the lovers. Okay, it's Gemini. Okay, the lovers represents a partnership, but it can also represent a decision based on a relationship. It was upright, or a decision that was not made, or a wrong decision was made. It's in the upside down. Okay? It can also symbolize siblings, a brother or sister. This is very general. So in this instance, to the index cards. Something did not go in this man's favor. This could be a father, this could be an uncle, this could be an older friend. Okay, something did not go in his favor, and here is a decision that was made, but it did not work out well for this person. I don't get the feeling or the vibration that this is you, but it's too broad. So let's find out more about what this is. Why do we need to find out? Because this is coming out in your aura. The information that we get from tarot cards is information that's in your aura. So this might not relate to you, but you need to know it because it's your energy field. Okay. Death spells. Death spells. So someone is doing spell work. And the death spells did not work. Right? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. It did not go this person's way. That's very interesting since the Magician did not come out. But this is Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, which is symbolic of the Magician. It's in the upright. Okay. So this should not be here, but it is. We have trying to poison you, and it came out in the reverse. This did not work. You have an enemy here. Again, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This did not work. You have a hidden enemy, a secret enemy that does witchcraft on you, death spells on you. Wow. I didn't see that coming. This person does not have affection for you. It's in the reverse. And we have let's meet when everyone is sleeping. Came out in the reverse. So that means that something in secret is not really in secret. It's like open. All right. This may resonate, might not. 1, 2, 3, 4. This person feels that you don't deserve love, which is why they're trying to poison you to kill you and doing death spells. How are you feeling, Mr. Rambo? Is this too intense, or should I call the reading inconclusive? Or should I continue? Okay, let me see the response. Resonates too much? Oh, wow, it could be late 30s. It could be late 30s, yes. Okay, I'll continue. We have rude, moody, but it's in the reversal. This person smiles in your face, but hates you. One more. Bad habit in the reverse. Okay. So we got some information, and you agree with the information 100%. Good, so we're on track. We're going to put this back. Right? And now we're going to take another set of index cards and find out further information. Okay, let us see what this set of index cards tells us. Judgment against you. Someone made a judgment against you. What is this judgment? So now we go for the Game of Thrones deck and find out specific details. What is this judgment against you? Oh, look what I found. These cards don't belong here. These cards don't belong here. But let's look at it just to see. Death, the death card, and the Fool. Someone doesn't want you to take a leap of faith and move in another direction. They want to kill this for you. Or they want to get you killed before you go into a new direction. But we're not going to use these because these are not supposed to be here. But let's see if it shows up. Who is this person that wants you dead, Mr. Rambo? This is feels a lot. There's a lot of that going on. But with the new moon in Libra and Mercury about to go direct this week, with the sun still in Libra, you are going to get illumination and clarity. This reading is part of that. Let's see. The Knight of Swords. Someone's very angry at you, very angry with you, and very contemptuous. The Tower. Woo! Tower. Everyone is terrified of the Tower. This is destruction. And it can also mean death. But it came out in the reverse. So you avoided a tower. Someone made a judgment against you and did something to cause you pain by trying to put a tower. However, the tower is upside down because the judgment that matters is the judgment of God, the Wheel of Fortune. And it came out in the reverse. So this person may have judged you, but God, it feels that this judgment is wrong against you. So the spells were thrown right back to whoever sent it because you are protected. The judgment of God is what's important, not the judgment of man, especially when it was done unfairly against you. Who the hell did this person think he is? What an asshole. Ten of Pentacles. They feel that you are a bad investment, you know? And it's also the Seven of Pentacles is also the witchcraft card, spell work. But it's not working. Here's the World. the world. The Wheel of Fortune, which is over here, number 10. Again, this is the number 21. That's 10, that's 21. So this is double. And it came out in the reverse. So this person is getting double judgment because he went against you. It's in the reverse because this was an unfair judgment. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Someone doesn't want you to walk away from something. Someone doesn't want you to. Someone wants to keep you stuck or hold on to you. And I get a feeling that this is dead. No. See, huh? And then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is in the reverse. This person does not love you, but they pretend that they do. They have hidden motives. Okay, the Knight of Cups in the reverse can also mean an apology. If someone apologizes, it's a fake apology because it's in the reverse. And I'm getting feelings of jealousy here. Okay, what time is it? We're doing good timing. Okay, and one more. Knight of Swords. Okay. This person is tormented and angry because the spells did not work. Look at them. And it's coming back to them. Look at them. Each dagger represents an attempt at spell work. And however way it's coming. And they can't sleep, they can't eat, they can't shit, they can't fuck, they can't do nothing. It's coming right back to the motherfucker. Came out in the reverse. That's 7. Okay. So that's quite a bit. That's a lot for early morning coffee. Let me tell you. All right, let's do 6 more index cards. Do you see the structure? You need to watch it because they are real people like that. You're looking at one. I'm a witcher as well. So you got someone that, and I'm getting a sense that this person had been trying to, get you for many lifetimes. This is someone that's following you for many lifetimes. He hates the fact that you are handsome or beautiful or there's something beautiful about you. This person could be, in love with you. It could be a same-sex situation. You don't have to be gay for men to, be attracted to you. And, with the gender fluid nowadays, it's not as important and much of a hang-up as it used to be maybe in my generation. This generation is pretty candid when it comes to same-sex relationships. But the word beautiful here is not really ascribed to a man. It should be eloquent or handsome. Beautiful is more of an ascribed to a woman. So this person is attracted to the inner feminine in here. Okay. See, what did I say? Past life memories. Past life. There it is. So this is someone that loves you and hates you, kind of thing. But then again, because Gemini also rules siblings, he could have been a brother in a past life. You have a DNA upgrade. You have DNA upgrade, so you got special DNA. You could be like me or have these gifts. You could be part of the soul tribe. And this person may be jealous. Okay? This is a crazy ass bitch. A crazy ass bitch. This person is not a twin flame. It came out in the reverse. So you might be dealing with an imposter or a false twin flame that is jealous of your gifts. Okay. That was a lot. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot. Okay, let us continue. Okay. We got 8 minutes. What is the current energy surrounding you? Wow. Death. It could be a Scorpio person around you. But it's really telling me a situation here. Someone wants to kill your opportunity to move forward, and they want to keep you stuck. The Eight of Swords also means imprisonment. So be careful of being set up to go to jail. And then this is terrible. This is the Ten of Swords, betrayal. You've been betrayed in the worst way. And because it's in the challenge position, means that you're still recovering, or you're still healing. Oops. Ooh, look how much. It moved by itself. Really, bitch? No, you ain't. This, you need healing. You went through some trauma here. Okay. What is the outcome? Hmm. I was looking for a counterpart here. Okay, you have the outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. Some money coming to you has been delayed. And here's the Five of Cups. You're very sad here. There's emotional disappointment, maybe because of the betrayal that you've experienced, and has you in a state of depression and sadness. Okay, and there's a woman here, the Queen of Pentacles. Again, much older, and she's a gold digger, selfish, greedy, unkind. And I'm getting a sense that people are happy that you are hurt. Okay. Um, Let us go to the Ten of Swords and let's figure out what this betrayal was about. Mhm. Okay, Spirit, show me. Show me. What was this betrayal? Oops. This caused dying to come out. You suffered a major loss. Major loss. Lottery winner. Either you won the lotto or you're about to. This is definitely about money. This person was insincere. Insincere. Singles came out. Final destination was your death. I slept with my brother's boyfriend. Again, same sex energy. This could have been a betrayal too. 3, 3. High priestess. There it is. The magician in the reverse. Magician. Yep. And then the last one. This person either hates or loves suspense or thriller movies. Okay. So this was about money too. Okay. And let us go to the other deck of index cards. And see about additional information about this betrayal was about. You've been betrayed 10 times. 10 times. The last dagger in the back took away your energy and vitality, which has you in this Five of Cups energy. So you still need to hear who was involved. So we have to term the reading inconclusive. You may have to go for the extended. That's up to you. Look, doing witchcraft. Doing witchcraft. Infatuation. Infatuation. Woohoo. Woohoo. Infatuation. It's a song that came out in the 80s. So this person could be infatuated by you. I'm getting a little bit of creepy, obsessive energy here. It's 1 hour. Okay. I'm going to end this because this is a live person that's here. I'm going to come back immediately. I'm going to see who paid or not and put you guys next because um, unless Jamal, SJ Exception, Betsy Saraniti, and Akira are present. If they're not present, then I will continue to stream. If not, I will close the stream and then reopen it for those who paid now. Okay. This person needs counseling. It's in the reverse, and you also might need counseling too, to to begin the healing process. This person was selfish, withholding. This person is going to get locked up because of what he did, and he's taking no action. This person is of low vibration. This person is low vibration. Yes, hello, good morning, Miss Farmer. I apologize yesterday about falling asleep like that. You know, I just woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning. There was some kind of depression, something energy. I just wanted to start with that. My apologies. You are live though on the air.
Your room is paid.
Thank you so much, and of course, your payment, of course, is coming today as well.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, you gotta get paid, Miss Farmer. I can't do this without you. So I'll call you back after I end the stream.
Yes, that's fine.
Thank you. What would I do? What would I do without Miss Farmer? Really a Scorpio, right? Bad bitch. Keep me in check. Keeps me everything running. Yes, low vibration. My goodness. Who the fuck is this person, Mr. Rambo? Your reading is inconclusive. We don't know how we didn't find out who he is, what it is, who and why, and all that stuff, and what is their next plan of action. The reading is inconclusive. Would you like an extended reading? You can do that anytime. Thank you for that reading. Oh, well, are you very welcome? Thank you for that reading, Fernando. I will definitely be going to this reading. I'm next, Uncle. Be vision. You're next. Okay, let me end the stream because it's an hour, and I'm gonna come back. Give me about a 20-minute break because this type of energy. I got that. Chris right here. I'm gonna ring the bell. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in about 25 minutes.